Hey there troopers, got a special video for you today. I am down in Royston in Barnsley at the Bunker, which is the only Star Wars shop dedicated to Star Wars. And we've got an exclusive tour around the shop. So that being said, let's get in and have a look. Okay, so now we're in the shop here and it's got to say it's absolutely fantastic. This top part of the shop is all vintage. Now, if you have a look in these cabinets here, you can see all these vintage figures, which is absolutely fantastic. Unbelievable. As I say, the only shop in the country that I know that's dedicated to Star Wars, which is fantastic. If we come this way a bit further, we've got some more figures up here, but also on this shelf is Action Plastics stands. So all these figures you see here, these are the stands that these figures use. So if you guys want to stand, come to Action Plastics. They're online. I'll leave a link for you guys to check it out. But yeah, all of them, they're really, really good stands. So yeah, I've got a few myself. If we come over to the back of the store here, we can see some nice lines of Kenner figures here. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah, also we've got some ships. We've got Slave One, and I'm glad he's actually got the Slave One, not Boba Fett's ship. Yeah, so as I say, most of these are all vintage, but there are a few modern up the top here with the figures and that, but absolutely fantastic. Okay, so over here we have our figures. So they're all loose figures, all reasonably priced. They're vintage figures, and you know, if you've got a diorama, absolutely perfect for your dioramas or in your ships, you know, or even just, you know, if you're missing a few figures on your shelves like that, brilliant. I'm sure there will be a figure here for everybody here, you know. Brilliant. We've got here, these are spare parts, all to do with vintage, by the way, all spare parts. You know, things get lost over the over the years, so I'm sure you'll be able to find something here absolutely fantastic. And then at the bottom here, we have card backs. So if you're into card backs, you know, like here we've got Annie Skywalker there, £25 for a card back. I think that's very reasonable. Absolutely fantastic. So what we do now, we'll go downstairs and have a look at the modern. Mind your head. Hey, look at that, absolutely brilliant. I love that. And the first thing when you come down here, you see, is obviously this fantastic carpet. Absolutely brilliant. I want some of this. Oh, this is brilliant. Here we have our favoured R5D4. This is my favourite droid out of the Star Wars sagas. Yeah, absolutely brilliant. Life size. Unfortunately, he's not for sale because I've already asked. But yeah, absolutely fantastic. If we have a look over here, we've got a couple of nice Ewoks there. You know, so if you want an Ewok to go in your bedroom, then this is a place to come to get your Ewoks. We just got a few bits and bobs around here, you know. This shelf, we've got a mixture. It's episode 1, and a mixture of, you know, the Force Awakens and that, which, yeah, I don't really say much about Force Awakens on my channel. But here, look at this. Look, these are mini guns. They're .33 scale. Okay, that's £90 for that. I think you've got to say they're fairly reasonable price. Obviously, the owner's got to make a little bit of a profit, but yeah, absolutely brilliant. I'm sure you'll be able to find something here for you, for everybody. Over here, look at this. We've got our Black Series area here. I'm just overwhelmed. I mean, I'm a Black Series collector myself. You know, I mean, look, we've got the Bad Batch here. We've got Star Wars Rebels. You know, Sabine Wren. Mandalorian, that's the Morak one. Absolutely fantastic. So loads of Black Series. Up the top here, I can see we've got some nice statues here. Very reasonably priced. I know some of these on eBay are going for mega money. So we've got Princess Leia here, which if you haven't seen on my channel, I've done a video on this, so I have this one. So yep, do check that one out. That's a really good figure on that one. And we've just got some more lines of Star Wars here. We've got Rogue One here line. We've got these lines here, which are the Power of the Force lines, I believe, aren't they? Yeah, I think they're Power of the Force lines. Yeah, but just fantastic. Look, we've got a gunship there. Obviously, this one's incomplete. Only £45. Now, I've already got one of these. Mine wasn't complete. I did have to buy a few bits, but for £45, I mean, look at this. £45. You've got the bottom there. I mean, on all the missiles on the bottom, these normally get lost, so that's good to see. Yep, it's got the missiles inside, which is great. No pilots, you would have to get the pilots, but there are a few bits you need to get. But, you know, for £45, I think that's a cracking deal there on that one. That's really good. Black Series, again, First Order Special Forces TIE Fighter. As I say, not my thing, the First Order, I'm afraid. But yeah, if we go along, we have another Republic gunship. I know there was a few of these around, so that's really good. Got a Y-wing there. You know, it's just amazing. We've got some packs up there. Yeah, come down. I'm sure you'll be able to find something. I will definitely be going away with something today, that's for sure. Over here, we just got, it's just never ending. There's got to be something here for everybody. Look, we have Boba Fett in the collector series. Look at that. In the box, never been taken out, pristine. Well, I wouldn't say pristine, but obviously inside the box is pristine. A bit of wear to the box, but that's expected for the ear of the box there, you know. Amazing. You know, it's, I don't know what to say. Down the bottom here, we have just all bits. I mean, a lot of them are like for £1. I've already got that one. I have that one. Look, that's £10, but I'm sure if you delve around, £4 for that, you can find something, you know. That's £6. They even got here Star Wars flip-flops. They are. So if you're into a Star Wars flip-flop, then come down to the bunker. You will be able to find a flip-flop. But yeah, no, absolutely fantastic. Over the moon. But yeah, so I'm now gonna have a look around myself, see what I can find, and I'll see you at the end of the video. Okay, so I'm here with Ben, the owner of the shop, and he's just going to explain to the channel how he got started up and how it goes from here.
Well, it was just by chance, really. So me and my partner have been looking for a house to buy, and one of the stipulations was I needed plenty of storage so I could continue my online businesses. And then we found this house which had a disused post office attached to it, and I was like, So yeah, well, we managed to get it. It took a while. We nearly lost it as well. That was because the stamp duty went up overnight and we completely maxed out. So we already had our houses separate, but we wanted it so badly that we decided to go for this one. So we'd maxed out on everything. And then the stamp duty went up overnight, doubled. So we turned around to the guy and said, listen, we can't complete. But fortunately, he knocked the money off of the shortfall, which was about 4.5. So, which allowed us to complete. So, yeah, but when we bought it, we didn't realise it already had planning permission. So that's what put the seed in the brain. And then I thought, well, upstairs had planning permission, downstairs didn't. So we went for full planning permission. But if we get it, right, then we'll do it.
It's really good that you've got, you know, you've got the two different areas for vintage and modern. So anybody coming in who's a vintage fan, it's up here, isn't it, really?
Known to some collectors as heaven and hell.
Heaven and hell, yes.
Or hell and heaven, whichever way you look at it.
And can you confirm that, as far as you're aware, this is the only Star Wars shop of its kind in the UK that's just Star Wars?
Well, if this kind is within memorabilia, definitely. But there is another Star Wars shop, but that just sells costumes and a little bit of modern. But there's nothing like this.
I guess that'd be the one up in London.
So I can't remember what it's called. But as for like collectibles, there's nothing even comes close.
Yeah, well, like I say, I've been around the shop and I just think it's bloody amazing. And hats off to you for what you've done here. Absolutely brilliant. But anyway, Ben, thanks very much for letting us come round and have a look around your shop. Now it's time for me to go and buy something. And I'm not going to reveal what it is until another day, and then we're doing unboxing of it. So thanks very much for watching. Till the next time, long live the Empire.